Hi, everybody. I'm David Baber, and today we'll show you how to record videos and create groups and topics on Flip. Now, many of you, if you've used the old Flipgrid program, Flip is the new name. That name was just implemented in June of 2022. Now, this is my dashboard on Flip, and the dashboard and most of the features look much the same as before. In fact, if you had any kind of groups or topics recorded, they also transferred over when the upgrade was made from Flipgrid to Flip. So you can see I have topics and groups that date back to 2019 and 2020. So today I'm going to show you a little bit about how the groups work and how to create topics and how the videos can be recorded and posted, and also how to share these groups and topics with your students. So first off, I'm going to click on, well, on the dashboard, you can see I have 5 groups set up here. And I'm going to start with the Fun with Technology one that I just created. As you can see, there are no responses yet because I haven't created anything. These responses are student responses whenever they record their responses to an activity or an assignment. Now, this tells you when the group was last updated. This pencil icon allows you to edit and make changes once you've created it. The share allows you to share it with your students. And then, of course, this active status is a way of making the groups active, or you can also turn them off when you are not using them and make them inactive. And in that case, the students cannot add anything to those groups. All right, so first off, let's go and click on Fun with Technology. And this is what the inside of it looks like. And if you're not too familiar with Flip, there are some ready-made topics down here that you can use to start. And it's a way to break the ice and get acquainted with the program. Simple things about checking in to see how the week's going for the student. You could play Would You Rather on this second topic and so forth. So these are just some samples that you can use if you're not sure how to use the program. So when I'm now that we're inside of a group, I'm going to create a topic, and that topic is another name for an assignment or an activity. So I'm going to click on topic, and we'll do a little simple exercise here as an example, and we're going to say the human skeletal system. Now, this is just an example. So I'm going to put a discussion question in here that the students will see. And we're going to say, wiggle your phalanges. Well, of course, the phalanges are the bones in the fingers and the toes. So if students have studied what they're, studied their biology or their science in the class, they can record a video response and shows where they'll wiggle their phalanges. So I'm going to, in addition to putting a question up here, I'm going to record a short video to go along with it. And down here underneath of the description is the camera icon where you can record video. And if you look, your recording times vary. The default recording time is 1 minute and 30 seconds. You can do it as short as 15 seconds all the way up to 10 minutes. And they go in different increments. So you just select however long one you need. If your video is shorter than the amount of time that you selected, that is all right. It's better to pick a longer recording time just to be sure you don't run out of recording space before you're done. All right, so I'm going to do a little sample, and I'm just going to leave it at 1 minute and 30 seconds. And I'm going to click record video. And now you will appear on the screen. As you can see, I'm here on the screen. And there is a 10-minute recording time at the top, even though I'd told it 1 minute 30, but that's okay. We can make that work. If you don't like the backdrop behind you, like we did on Zoom, you can change the backdrop by clicking on this little icon next to the circle. And here you have various backdrops that you can use. Let's see what underwater looks like. Oh, now I'm underwater. Oh, I'm in a planetarium. So as you can see, there are various ways that you can make yourself look. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just turn mine off. There's a button at the beginning. It says clear backdrop. So I'm just going to turn that off for right now. And there's also filters if you want to play around with that to change your backdrop color. And something like this might come in handy just depending on what your assignment is. So I'm not going to use the filters either on this one for right now, but that's there if you need it. So whenever you're ready to record, you click the circle in the middle, and then you get a 3-second countdown. And once the recording starts, you'll see a red light come on and the timer's counting down at the top. And I will say, students, for your assignment, I want you to wiggle your phalanges. And then when I'm done, I'm going to click the button here in the middle. And as you notice, the clock has stopped recording. You can add text on here if you need to. You can add text that will come across the bottom of the screen. You can draw if you have the draw feature. Let's see, I'm drawing on it like that. There is a way to take all that off of there. Okay, you can add photos. You can add stickers and different things like that. We're just going to do the bare basics here. And so I'm going to record next. Once the recording starts, you'll see a red light on and the timer's counting down to the top. And I will say, students, for your assignment, I want you to wiggle your phalanges. Okay, I'm going to pause this. Now, the video I recorded was about 14 seconds altogether. And you can actually, if you need to, add to the video if you have to stretch and make it longer. So there is a kind of a little built-in editing system in it that you're able to do it. But for simplicity's sake, we're just going to do the bare basics here. You can add music down under here at the bottom. You can click add music if you need to for the background. And there are a variety of generic musical beds that you can use. And there's even sound effects if you need to do it on your flip. So you can add these in there. As you can see, this is a pretty versatile program. Now, when I'm done, once I'm satisfied with the recording, I'm going to click next. And it's going to have a cover photo. If you don't like the photo, you can always edit it. And you can select from a different frame, which I might use that one of these frames right here. And that way my mouth's not gaped open like it was in that other one. All right, and once I'm done with it, I'm going to submit, and the video is going to upload. And it uploads pretty quick. Now the video has been uploaded to my topic. And so when the students open this up, they can play the video in addition to reading the description. There's also a place where you can add attachments. If you need to add any files from your computer or from Google Drive, you can add that to the topic. Once you're done with the topic, we're going to post it. And it'll say your topic is ready. And the topic has a flip code right here, which you can see under where it says share topic, and there's a link that you can provide, that you can use. You can post this link in your learning management system. We use Schoology here in Washington County, so you can create a place in Schoology to post this link, and that way the students can click and join that topic. If you had another learning management system like Google Classroom, there's also a built-in feature there where you can share it to Google Classroom. You can post it to social media in different ways. There's even a QR code set. All right, I'm going to click All Set. Now I have the first topic in this group and the students, and right now there are no responses because the students have not recorded their responses. There's the class code to join this group. All right. Now, once we are done, we can click right here on the top where it says groups, and we'll come back. Now, that's how you record a video. Now, let me show you how to edit the group if you need to go back and make any changes. So you can click on the pencil where it says edit group, and then you can come in, and here's the invite link. You can change it of who can join, and the default is anyone with the link. And then if you really want to be strict on who can join. You can choose the option only people you approve. And that would mean you would have to email this directly or share it directly with just those people. We'll just leave it with anyone with the link, and that's a pretty straightforward one. There's a way you can type in a student's email address if you decide to do the option only people you approve. There's a link for posting it to Google Classroom, and I'm going to save the changes. And then if you want to share it, this next symbol here, this next icon is the share. And then here's the topic where you can copy the link and post it in your learning management system. Again, now active, this group is active, and you can click this and turn it off. If you need to disable it to where you don't want responses or any kind of student submissions, then you can say hidden. And then this group would no longer be visible on the groups when you go into the flip. But now you, as the teacher, will still be able to see this group on your end, but the students will not. So I'm going to go ahead and make it active. Now there's 3 dots here to the right of active. This is a way that you can delete a topic if you need to, and you can also move a topic if you need to move it to another group. This is where you would go to take care of all of that. All right, so I'm going to go back up here and click on groups, and that is how the basics of a group and how to add a topic and record a video will work on Flip. So that's a quick tutorial. If you have any questions, please email me at dbaber@wcs.k12.va.us.